What is going on, everyone? I am Steve. Hashtag Team No Sleeves from Burke Family 54 Comics. Welcome to another Thursday night chat. We're going to talk comic books. We're going to hang out. Hopefully this show doesn't get off the rails. We'll see. Before we do that, though, let's hit that intro. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start bringing in my guests. We have a nice full panel tonight. First up, we got Luis Scola. Who is that? What's up?
It's me.
That is Tyler from Whack Comics, Shatterglass Comic Reviews, ready for Wednesday. What's up, man? How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Ready to talk some comics.
Boom. Next up, we got SCG, also known as Southern Comic Geek. What's up, man?
What's up? Thanks for allowing me to come hang out with all the cool kids tonight.
I feel like it's been a while since I've had you on, so this will be fun.
Yeah. Well, usually I'm doing like auctions on Thursdays, and you don't do auctions, and so I was. Never mind.
Okay. All right. Next up, we got Fat David Bowie. Who is that?
Hey, I decided to go with the with Wax deal. I'll change it here in a sec. But you know, it's your boy Pandawesome 316. Finally got this in, so thank you so much. Coolest of the cool kids. So thank you so much. We got everybody hanging out, saying what's up to everybody in the chat. Hope we talk comics.
This is either Fat David Bowie or Pandawesome 316. One of the two. I'm not quite sure yet. We're going to find out tonight. Next up, we got Mark from Legion of Comics. What's up, man?
How's it going? Going pretty good, man. Straightforward.
He goes, "How's it going?" It's going pretty good, man. He asked the question and answered his own question.
I'm impatient. I'm very impatient.
I love it. Love it. Last, certainly not least, we got the new guy. What's up, man? How's it going, Ryan?
Hey, what's up, man? I'm excited to talk about these comics. I actually got to read all the books that I was planning to read this week. I read them all last night, so let's do this.
He's wearing a Batman shirt, which is his absolute favorite book of the week. I'm excited to talk about that with him.
Get crushed.
We do have to remind everyone that our Thursday night chat is brought to you by comicbook_pressing on Instagram. Protect your comic book investment for as little as $10 by using Eric from comicbook_pressing. He presses all grades and tiers of books, and make sure you use my promo code BERK54 and you get free shipping back to you. Again, today's Thursday night chat is brought to you by comicbook_pressing on Instagram. We actually just did a Tyler sucks. Eric actually just did a flash sale recently, and I know a whole bunch of people in the Burke fam sent him a whole bunch of books or sign up to. So that's cool. Let's go ahead and hit up the chat. First up, we got Thomas Caps. Hello. How's it going? Mark's here. RJ Broder. Hello. Evan Shimko. What's up, dude? Big Baby Comics. What's up, man? How are you doing?
Big Baby.
Big Baby. Nick's Kicks and Comics. Hello.
Good Nick.
Jade. What it do, man? He's a new Burke fan member, and he actually just won some of the giveaways during the Tuesday giveaway. So that's pretty cool. Dan Eckery, and also Power Ranger fan. What's up, Dan? Jonathan Michael, also a new family Burke fan member. What's up, dude? He also won one of my giveaways. And Mike Tolp, hello. How's it going? So, how's everyone doing?
I'm a little disappointed. I dropped a link in like 5 different group chats, and Mark is the only person from any of those chats that's in here. So, shows how much they love me.
I'm here on my own volition.
I know, right? That's the only way I can get somebody to come see a live stream I'm on.
Yeah, well, I know a lot of people are live right now. People have got stuff going on. Spring break is happening pretty soon for everyone. I got spring break starting after tomorrow.
2 weeks.
I'm
wow,
excited.
already?
I know, right? I know. Okay, should we go ahead and show off what books we got this week? You guys ready to do that?
Sure.
All right, here we go. I showed this off on an Instagram live stream, which I posted it, and then it became kind of like pixelated. I don't know why that happened. Who knows? I don't know. I actually got 2 of these. This first book. Batman 106, the variant cover, the wraparound with Robin in his new costume, which was actually a backup Robin story in here. kind of goes over it a little bit. We can talk about that tonight. I got one
It was
for me.
awesome.
And then let me see if I can find another one. One for the Burke Fam box. These are going for like double cover price right now. So got one for the Burke Fam.
Why?
I don't know. Infinite Frontier might be the single best DC book we've seen since DC Universe Rebirth.
So you haven't read
It's really
Swamp Thing then?
what's that?
So you didn't read Swamp Thing yet?
I doubt it. I doubt it'll do to me what that book did. Gwenna versus Carnage #3, the variant. Beautiful cover. Haven't read this. This is the only one, and Swamp Thing are the only two books so far I haven't read yet. I literally just got my books today because my shop didn't have them yesterday, and I worked a 14-hour day yesterday, so I couldn't even go anyways if they had them. Swamp Thing #1, Matina Goodness.
That's a
That's
fire
cool.
cover.
That is
Absolutely.
a cool cover.
Fire
Mhm.
cover. Thank you to Mike, Tulp Fiction, for telling me to get that. Firepower 9, which had so many words in it. So many words.
Like all 7 of them.
The hot book of the week. BRZRKR #1, which we can talk about that tonight.
What cover is that?
Mark Brooks, this is the B cover.
That's really cool.
It is pretty cool. What up, DJ Links? How's it going? Congrats again on getting 1,000 subscribers. That is huge. Make sure you go check him out. He just opened a really fire $500 mystery box from Whack Comics. It's
Tip top.
it's the best $500 box I've ever seen. It's on Whack Comics channel actually too. No, yeah, there's a puzzle variant in there. The next two books are for the Burke Fam box. We got Gwenna versus Carnage #1, the second print by Inhook Lee. This was the same as a 1 of 25, but it's the second print. Gorgeousness. This is for the Burke Fam box, which we may run that next Thursday. We'll see. And then Daredevil #25, the second print, first appearance, and I think first cover appearance as well of Elektra as Daredevil. So that is my haul for the week. Oh, and then I also got this poster. So
Ooh.
I know that's a right. Luis Scola, you're up next, bud.
All right. Well, I had a pretty big week, I guess. Noctera. Any of you guys read that?
Nope.
No.
Awesome. Firepower. Feels just like I'm back on Whack Comics. You read that, Lee? Nope. I'll read it in a few weeks. Good. Probably my read of the week. Fear Case.
Oh yeah, I want to get into that one. I haven't read either of them though.
You should. It's amazing. Here's Fear Case cover B. This is for Lee because he
Ooh,
can't
that is
get cover
nice.
B in Australia. BRZRKR. I have the Bermejo cover 1 in 100 coming. I got it for $15 on eBay. The 1 in 100.
What?
Nice.
Because there's so many copies. It's like not even coveted.
Only 200,000 copies of the 1 in 100 made.
Exactly. Then I got the Batman covers, and then I found this Jupiter's Legacy. It's coming out on Netflix, I think.
Mhm.
So I got it for like $2. And that was my haul for the week. And then I found a bunch of these. I'm just going to show one.
Wait
I
a second.
love Walt Disney comics, Walt
I
Disney
didn't
anything.
see Batman.
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah, I showed both of them if you were paying attention. Here, I'll show you. Here. Batman cover A and cover B.
Sorry, I was posting that I was live. I'm sorry.
No problem.
I love it.
I love that you're not paying attention. It's great.
It's nice to have you back, Tyler. You're kind of weird there at the end the other day.
Yeah, well, at the end of that stream.
Oh, I was so out of it. Oh my god.
Southern Comic Geek. What do you got this week?
So, picked up Star Wars High Republic #2, the IDW run. Really, I just wanted to see what it was all about. I really wasn't impressed. I got this in the mail too this week, so I read both of them. Wasn't really impressed. Infinite Frontier, just because somebody that likes DC told me to. Chariot. Anybody read this?
No, I want to read that.
I just heard
Yeah.
about it right now.
What'd you think?
It was pretty good.
Okay.
Got Hellions, which is an homage to an old Uncanny X-Men cover there. Star Wars High Republic #3, which the hype is overrated, I think. Berserker #1. Walking Dead #10. Noctura
Yeah.
#1. The Tony Daniels stuff. What's that?
You lagged out when you said Walking Dead, and it sounded something very different.
Am I freezing up here?
Yeah.
A little bit, a little pixelated, but it's getting better.
Okay. Walking Dead 10, and then Noctura #1. Mark's favorite, Firepower.
You'll forever wear that badge, Mark.
I'll happily wear it.
And then Batman 106. Are we just showing new books that we got this week, or old books?
You can show any books you got this week. If you got some
Just
others you want to
your
show,
whole collection.
everything.
It will be a while.
Golly.
Oh man, yeah, that
Leg-
was so sweet.
Leg Day Robin.
Yeah, look at those legs.
Hey, look, Robin's been working out, man. You can't hate on him, man. You don't miss no leg days.
No,
But
squats for
yeah,
days.
so get that out of there. Kind of show that off there. A little piece of
That's a
history.
nice book. Good grief.
That is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I got some other stuff. I got this exclusive from this guy. I don't know if you ever heard of him or not.
The Green Ranger? Oh yeah.
Jolzar?
Joel's on.
What's his Zordon?
I already read it.
Zordon.
I'd already read it, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But yeah, I got some other stuff too.
So when you say High Republic is overrated, do you mean, or the hype is overwhelming? You mean this issue or this whole series so far?
You talking about the main thing or the IDW run?
The Star Wars High Republic one,
What's up, Remy?
whatever that is. You
Hey,
said
you
the
know
hype
who
was
of
too
them?
much
Yeah,
for it.
so yeah, they got the High Republic, and then they got the IDW does one as well.
Oh, okay. I
Um,
didn't know that there was two different ones. That's
Yeah,
different.
so
Alright.
the IDW, this is okay, and it's still relatively new, and there's a lot of things they're trying to set up, so I'm going to give it a few issues to see. But, straight out of the gate, issue 1 was going for crazy money, especially ones like the Stephanie Hans variant and stuff. And, I guess I'm thinking it's going for crazy money because it's a good book people are wanting. Not just because it's the hype machine, but that's kind of the snake oil salesman selling a book that's not really worth anything. So,
Well, I think it was all hype because these are new characters, so they could appear at any moment, anywhere in this all like super expansive Star Wars verse.
sure.
I think it's
Sure.
just speculation. I don't think it really amounts to anything for now.
Well, the problem with the speculation is that it leads to Marvel or any other company to say, hey, we don't really have to give a good story here. We can just let the speculation carry it for as long as it'll carry it. We'll cancel the series and start a #1 some other time. It creates lazy writing.
And also,
Yeah,
how many countless Star Wars books have been written over the history of Star Wars, and how many of them amounted to anything? It's just another Star Wars story.
And don't get me wrong, I'm a Star Wars fan. I like what they're doing with Darth Vader, the main Star Wars title, the Bounty Hunters title. It's just High Republic hadn't done it for me yet. So,
Remy Q Studios has joined, if anyone noticed.
Yes.
Sorry.
the dance machine. Are we
Sorry,
going to
I
get
was-
some dance moves on here, Remy?
All right. Next up, we got Panda. Or, yeah, he's Panda again. Panda, what'd you get this week?
So I got Batman 106. Got that wraparound. Got that Firepower 9. I had to pick up Avengers 43, which if you guys aren't reading that, you guys need to hop on that. It's really good. Then I got that Berserker, that 1 in 25.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
And then I had to pick up their last copy of my LCS. I had to pick up Last Ronin issue 2, that 1 in 25 as well, or the 1 in 10. Because I can't.
It's time you got that.
We all assumed you already had it.
Yeah, didn't you already have that?
Yeah, I said it was their last copy. Did I not say that? I had to pick it up. There weren't going to be any more left.
Okay. All right.
So basically, you're saying you gave everybody else a little bit of time to grab it. Since they didn't,
I did.
It's yours.
I give everybody the opportunity to do so.
Fair is fair.
They missed out. That's on them.
He's got all the Ronin. He's got all the Ronin. What's up, Tappy? How's it going, man? Is that it, Panda? That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
You may be thinking he has a lot of Ronin. We said he has all the Ronin.
He has
No, he got the last Ronin.
Oh, there you go.
A semi-finite number.
I see what you did there. That was a nice pun. Okay, so I guess instead of going to Mark next, we'll go the opposite.
Mark's gonna leave on that.
Remington Studios. What books you grabbed this week, bud?
All right, I grabbed Batman 106. I also snagged Swamp Thing. Pretty excited about that. I got the 1 in 100 here.
What?
Yeah,
Nice.
that's the one.
Wow.
And then I think somebody else earlier talked about this one here. I got this as well. So I don't know if Steve has any left. You can check out 616. And if they don't have it, I hear that Mr. DJ Links on his 1,000 subscriber giveaway is going to have a couple of them as well.
I do have some left. They are not 9.8 candidates. So if you are okay with buying a 9.0 to
No.
9.4, let me know.
Nope.
He said no.
Tens only.
No.
Nope.
I can press out anything.
Mr. DJ Links giveaway.
Batman. What'd you get this week, Batman?
Oh man, I'm gonna get. Well, actually, I had an AOK and a Kickstarter in the mail. Technically, I still do, because the USPS has put me on the Legion of Comics route. So,
Oh, that's an exclusive route.
yeah,
Very.
we got mail like last Wednesday, last Friday, and then Tuesday. And I don't know where our mailman is other than that. So, as far as like in the shop though, Batman 106, of course, Berserker. I must go ahead and grab that one, stick on that for a while. Infinite Frontier, the Swamp Thing, Suicide Squad. So I'm excited for all of those. Oh, and Dead Dog's Bite. I heard about this last night. Now I want to read it. So
Yeah, me too. I want to read that.
Strange
it's
thing.
like a
for him to do.
weird. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a weird Twin Peaks kind of situation.
Oh,
Nice.
DJ Link's coming on tonight? All right.
Oh, I hope not.
All right. Marky Mark.
Starting it off with Infinite Frontier number 0, kicking off this new DC Omniverse right over
didn't
to
even see
Batman. And you ask, why is it double the cost? Because this is double the cover. There's a cover on both sides. So that explains that. Of course, Swamp Thing number 1, which so far has been my read of the week for sure. And then I still haven't read Suicide Squad yet, but I'm very excited. Peacemaker's going to be in the new movie coming up. Just an interesting character. I'm excited to see more of him.
You want me to go ahead and spoil it?
You can wait. It's cool. And then Crime Syndicate, which I'm really pumped about. Haven't heard great things from it, kind of lackluster things, but I love the Crime Syndicate, so that's really kind of depressing to hear that. But maybe my eternal bias for DC will push through, and it'll work out for me. And then I've got to go pick up BRZRKR, not Firepower, and the Avengers 43 Timeless variant. It comes out this week.
Make sure you grab a couple copies of that not Firepower there.
Yeah, I'm going to grab all the not Firepower copies. I did read it. It can waste my time, but not my money.
You know, I don't know. Probably not. Oh, shoot. So, is there a book that we all grabbed this week? I think Batman, right?
Batman.
Yeah.
Batman.
Yeah.
Should we talk Batman?
Yeah, you should start with Ryan.
And here comes the bus.
There's going to be some division here based off of his IG post.
Yeah, as soon as I seen that post, I called him. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, you did.
I'm sitting there haircutting a dog trying to get this explanation.
Come on, I thought it was good. I thought Batman was good.
Batman was the worst part of it.
No, that's not true at all. Ghostmaker was.
I give you.
Yeah, I was about to say Ghostmaker was.
Yeah, but
Skinny
Batman
combo
section of it
Killer
involved
Instinct.
that.
Hit that join button, man. The link is in the chat. Get in here. What's up, Tori?
I give you credit, Mark. Like, I agree. Like, thinking about it as like the magistrate stuff as an origin story for this Peacemaker, I think that can be interesting. So I'll give you that point.
Thank you.
And I really like the intro. I think it's a great intro. But the moment that sword hits that motorcycle, I'm out. The rest of the book, like, I'm done. Especially all the stuff. Once you get to the garage, like, Batman is at the peak of human perfection, and he drinks something that comes in a can. Is it Monster? Is it Bang? Is it Coca-Cola? I can't buy any of that stuff. So, like,
Right. I missed it.
What's really going on, you know? And then you got Ghostmaker there. He's just in regular clothes. So can the guy see or not?
Yes, he
Like,
can.
we're not really getting anything out of this.
Why did anyone ever assume he was blind? That's what I want to know. Why did y'all?
Because his eyes were covered.
Yeah, they specifically showed him with his eyes covered in 102,
Yeah, I remember he had that bandana on,
103.
All right, hold on. We got another guest.
And it made him a little more interesting. A little bit.
What's up? Crack Flare. What's up?
I'm sad.
You're mad?
I said I'm sad.
Why?
My deer wandered out the barn, and it was last seen in Kansas.
Guess what? It ain't in Kansas anymore. It's a couple states over now. That tornado, that thing got gone.
It went to heaven.
There's no place like home.
Get Steve to send you the ashes.
Nice. My dog, my cat, my deer. That's awesome. What's going on, fellas?
What up, dude? How's it going?
What's up, man?
Chilling, man. Chilling.
Hold on one second. Remy Q, what is that? What did you just drink?
A martini.
Was that wine?
It's Pepsi. It's Pepsi.
That's not family approved.
No,
Is it?
no, I
Oh,
didn't
it
know
actually
if
is
there
Pepsi.
either way.
All right, so this is the thing.
Man,
I
somebody's
left my mason
fancy.
jar down here, and there's a bug in it. So this was the closest thing I had. Cheers.
That bug is not going to kill you. What's going on, everybody?
Yeah.
What up,
I
dude?
love bugs.
Do you have your books to show up?
Yeah, I have my books. I'm sorry. I feel like I just came in and messed everything up, and it's just like, oh, no, it's about DJ.
Look, hey, speaking of
Just
DJ,
Yeah, I
always
didn't
about
want to
DJ
say
Links.
it.
DJ Lynch just hit 1,000 subscribers.
Ah,
Congrats,
Tyler,
DJ
I
Lynch.
didn't notice that. Thank you.
Didn't
He
even know.
buys his subscribers.
That is true. I owe your sister some money.
You know what? He is drinking out of a can. He's got a whole bunch of cans that are just laying around.
All right, go ahead.
First and foremost, check this out.
Boom.
That's dope. What did I get? So I picked up from last month Casual Fling #1. I was just like, let me give that a spin. You know how I roll. I just buy everything. Casual Fling #2. Batman 106. So I think you guys are just trashing it right now, if I'm not
No,
No,
I don't think so.
It's
That's
We-
Ryan's thing.
You interrupted us, so I don't really know yet.
I wasn't talking to you. I think. Swamp Thing number 1. This, what is this? Avengers 43?
Yes.
This little book. BRZRKR. This trash. I mean, this book. No, I didn't read it yet. Vintage, super excited to get into this issue number 2. This, they gave me the wrong cover. Not that there's anything wrong with this cover. I was just like, whatever. What is this? Gwen versus Carnage number 3.
Hey, I got the variant to that.
Awesome. I have the variant to Power Rangers number 4, the Burke Family 54 comic variant. Just wanted to put that out there.
That thing is beautiful.
It is.
Thunderbolts, King Black Thunderbolts number 3. And this is my cover of the week. This thing is phenomenal, this Boss Logic cover.
Wow.
Wouldn't be a Thursday night chat if it wasn't a sausage fest. That is true. That is true. So that's all my books. Sorry for interrupting and talking about my deer that I miss.
He came out of nowhere, man. He came out with his friends, like they're coming out of a bar, just all sorts of crazy, and he got in my way, man, and I mowed him down.
Just mowed him down.
Just mowed him down. He left a mark. He left quite a mark
Wow, on the street.
on my car. So we were talking Batman 106, first Batman book since Future State. I think it's actually pretty good. Hear me out. I enjoyed Ghostmaker in this story.
What is wrong with you? That's like the one thing you couldn't say.
I thought it was. I liked it. I don't know. I liked it.
Especially that cheesy line. He's like, "Oh, I'll beat you back to the cave. I bet
Race you.
Yeah, I'll race you." It's like, "You're on,
Which
man.
also
I
isn't-
got you." I'm so over this buddy BS, dude. I'm done with it.
Yeah.
I was done with
and
it in
she
105.
says, like, I
when
called
they
you
did
how
that.
long ago? So is he even trustworthy? Sounds like
What
the
about
guy's
Molly?
sneaking off and doing some shady stuff.
All right, now that we've figured out that I'm right and you guys are wrong, what do you guys think about Molly?
She didn't do
I've never
anything.
tried it.
Who's a Molly? What's a Molly?
What is her actual name?
Is that the one on the rooftop?
Magic Molly? Yeah.
Miracle Mountain, Miracle.
Miracle
Oh, I
Molly.
thought that was Harley.
I was gonna say DJ it just makes you sweat. That's all.
Yeah, I don't know what her real name is, but she was
It's
hardly,
Miracle Molly.
she was hardly in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those can't
Yeah,
be-
she
There's
just
all
ran
three
across the
panels.
rooftop and looked at some cars, like some cop cars, right?
Yeah.
There wasn't
There's
anything
three
else
of them,
there,
people.
right? Okay, that's what I thought. I didn't
I
even
would've
know that
never
was her.
known
I
she
thought that
a
was Harley.
character, Yeah. I would have never known she was even a character if like it wasn't already
Harley
announced.
too.
I was gonna ask if they did a Harley redesign for the return.
Now that's the next character introduced by Tynan. He's going to make a DC pay for keeping him on Batman Pass as long as he wanted to.
I liked it.
What was
Maybe
the
she's the designer.
Maybe she's the designer.
If you've seen her outfit, you'd say no.
I feel like no one wants to come to my defense here and say, yeah, I
No.
like this girl.
No, I
I
like
enjoy-
Batman. I liked it.
I mean,
I think that Tynion mailed it in from 100 until 105. There was a total mail in.
Yeah, I
They were
do.
waiting for Future State, and I think that it did not do Ghostmaker justice in those issues. So I'm going to give a few more issues for him to actually write a real story about Ghostmaker and see if it pans out.
See, what I'm seeing is a lot of damage control. Like they're just going to back burner Ghostmaker. Hopefully, they quit with the intrigue with the eyes. They go and show his face. They show you him in stupid pants some more, so you know like that you're not meant to like this guy. And they're just kind of setting him up for the fall, I think. And
Yeah,
I thought
they
it
might
was
kill him
cool.
off pretty quick. Who knows?
I thought it was cool in Infinite Frontier how we saw Peacemaker 1 straight up origin, which was
Mhm.
awesome. How Mahoney went through all that traumatic stuff, and then like he's an actual hero himself. He saved those nurses, and so that ties into Simon Saint and this. So you know that he's going to get his cybernetics from Simon Saint, and this isn't directly into Future State stuff. So we've seen how this possible out. We see where all of these roads lead from future state, but we know they're not going to do that. So it's going to have to deviate somewhere. So it's cool wondering where it's going to do that, and if they're just going to use future state as some simple bedrock and really not build on it, but just like I said, get that bedrock and then just go into some weird territory. So I think there's some stupid stuff going on that they're trying to just burn real quick and get to the new stuff.
Also,
They
like
don't
the
need
Robin
to. They
story
could have
in
just
Batman
skipped
2.
over it all.
DJ Links, what'd you think?
Hold on. Just please hold while I read it very quickly.
Oh,
So I
He's fixing to
thought
read
I just thought there was a
Firepower.
lot going on, and they didn't really like nail down anything. Like Ghostmaker, I don't super care about. Magistrate is next up. Then we got Batman, and then we have Scarecrow. Just all at once, nothing big's happening. I love the Scarecrow redesign. He looks awesome.
Yeah. That was really cool. I really thought they were going to do a lot more with Scarecrow, but they ended up not doing much.
How does he
that
open
was my
doors?
fault.
How does he open doors? His design is stupid.
Carefully.
That was exactly my review of it.
His
There's
feet.
too much going on. You're not getting any kind of concrete information. They're not actually establishing. They're just breadcrumbing. And
Yeah,
visually, it looks great. I think the art was fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
The single page images that we got of Scarecrow and stuff, awesome. Looked amazing, but it just felt like there was no substance in this issue.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Nothing
What about
bad,
the
but
Robin
nothing good.
story?
I was mostly middle of the road, except for the Ghostmaker part. I really hated that.
Yeah.
So, for somebody who didn't know anything about it leading into this, I thought it was pretty good. I liked it. I had no clue who anybody was, and I was enjoying figuring that out. So I was like, "Yeah, whoever this other person is, sweet."
We need a Remedy Studios summary of this book.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, what would you tell us happens in this book?
Oh no! If you're looking for lightning, it didn't have that. Sorry. I know you're looking for the magic. I can't give you that. The colors were beautiful.
The artwork, like you said, is whenever Jorge
that was
Jimenez does the art, his art is amazing. So
I give it to the colors, not even Jorge, but the actual colors. That did all
the
the
colors
work
are
with
great
it.
too.
I like
The
that they
green of the
when they were
gas
talking
was
about
incredible.
I was going to say when they were getting into the whole magistrate thing, I did think that was neat. Just being able to, like future state back. I was like, okay, this is cool. Like they're working this into it, so I thought that was neat. But
That's a dope ass shirt, Panda. Sorry.
Yeah, you like that?
Oh my! He just
I'm
comes
also-
in and ruins everything.
Yeah. That's what your wife said when you got
I'm
home.
also not into the name Mr. Wise.
I love it. I love it.
I'll promise I'll be quiet. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm gonna read Berserker while you guys continue.
I've got to get going though. Thanks for having me on. I'll be on Legions tomorrow morning and Whack Comics every day. And I've got if you ever need to reach out to me, there's my email, sgfootmodeling@gmail.com. And I'll see you guys soon.
awesome
Later.
picks.
Later, Tyler.
You respond
Thanks
to
for
my-
having me, guys.
Later, man.
And now we're unbalanced. Don't fall over.
Yeah. I don't know.
So did anybody get ENIAC?
What?
Did anybody get ENIAC? The bad idea title that came out.
I wanted it, but there's only 2 shops in Georgia that got it. The closest one's 2.5 hours away.
Yeah, my
Yeah, I
LCS.
kinda-
You can go grab that on lunch.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't get lunch breaks. I work straight through. From the time I get there to the time I leave.
Wow. I didn't know anything about the book. I would have picked it up, but I didn't know anything
One
about
of my students was wearing that hat that you and Remedy Studios wear a lot.
Oh, the Dragon Ball Z hat?
Yes, a student of mine was wearing that the other day. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I got mine over there.
Otherwise,
Otherwise,
was it the blue with the orange or the orange with the blue though? That's what's important.
I think it was the blue. I think it was the opposite one of that one. Not
That's
that
the
one,
panda.
no.
Yeah, that one's the better one. Yeah, Panda's got the better one.
no, I like yours.
We'll trade.
Orange really pops it off, man.
Why don't you guys go get a room? Goodness gracious.
Now they touch tip.
We'll just touch brims of hats together, and then
Did you say touch tips?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
What is happening right now?
Viral time.
Now that Tyler's gone, let's unleash the Kraken.
DJ started it. It goes good from here. So real quick, how good was the Robin backup story that Williamson wrote?
Yes, amazing.
Yeah.
That was
Can we
good.
all agree on that awesomeness when Damien's like, I'm here to take the mantle as the sole heir of the dragon. She's like, no, you're here to cry to mom, and no, thank you. I'm like, whoa.
So that's going to be continued in Detective 1034 and then into the Robin number 1, right?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm gonna
telling
go
y'all-
ahead and grab that Detective 1034 now, because that backup story really got me. I was like, "Woo!"
Wait, did that come out this week?
No,
Mm-mm.
not detective. And I've been saying this since before all the Future State stuff. All the good Batman stories are hiding in plain sight in Detective Comics. That's where it's at.
I think it's pretty good in the Batman book, but all right.
Well, try Detective. give it something to compare to.
Okay, well, I'll try Detective. So that doesn't come out even next week either.
Mm-mm.
No,
Joker
that's 2
number
weeks
one?
out.
Joker
It'll be
number
the
1.
17th, I think.
I say that, but there's a new team on Batman going forward. It's the Dark Detective team that's taken over Detective Comics. Before it was
And Mora.
Dan Moore will be doing the art, and Mariko, or however he says his name, will be writing it.
Maki. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have high hopes for that because they did really good. That was a good team. Dan Moore's art on Batman is like where it's at. That was really cool.
Dan Moore is just amazing in general.
Yep.
What's up? How's it going? What's up?
Bruce.
Hey, Cardboard Crazies, what is happening?
What is up, dude? What is good?
Sup.
So y'all think Talia got killed?
No.
No,
I think that was all
No.
set up by her.
I don't
right. I
think
was
so.
gonna say she might have set that whole thing up.
I think she did. Because she's an assassin too. She wouldn't just be standing there as her, like with her arms down like nothing. You know what I mean? That's a test.
Yeah, but I could see her laid up for a little while too to give Damien some opportunity to move around, you know.
Yeah. I can see that. I can see that. I don't know.
I think they're trying to do big things out the gate for this new initiative, and I'm not obviously I don't think she's dead forever. There's a Lazarus pit involved, but I think she got her throat slit for sure. For sure.
You think she got her throat cut?
For sure. I mean I can't confirm that, but faux show, I think they're trying to make big moves out the gate. Faux show.
She was a faux show.
Faux show.
Faux show. Love that movie. Love that.
Yeah. So I was overall happy that I picked this up.
Yeah.
Definitely decent.
What?
They laid some Batman.
Oh, yeah. Should we talk Infinite Frontier then? And then we'll go to Berserker?
Yeah, let's keep doing this out of order. Let's do it.
Okay. All right. Let's do that.
Now to the beginning of the show.
DC's not worried about continuity, so we're not worried about continuity either.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Don't worry, Steve can timestamp it. That way they can skip around real quick.
Yeah. You can go forward to the 39-minute mark and go back to the 22-minute mark.
So the Batman book we just reviewed all started right here.
It did.
Okay.
Everything. You miss everything.
Remy and I touch tips.
Lord.
Weird.
You do mark your for children, right?
Dude, yeah, they Grifter I thought was pretty good in Future State, honestly.
Yeah, they're using him more. I'm thinking that they're trying to test out to see if there's a market enough for him to have a book or at least a tie-in, story in a book somewhere.
He's connected to the Fox family as Lucius's bodyguard.
Like bodyguard.
And the Fox family is about to get their own Batman title, Son of Batman or the next Batman. The Robin to Jace's Batman.
No ear holes.
Because he's like
Where's Rachel?
he's not trained at all, so he's going to need some kind of guidance and all this. You already have Grifter that's attached to your family,
Yeah.
Let
Yeah, that
let
makes sense.
Cash be your mentor.
What did you guys think of Shaz Adam?
Oh my god, I can't believe it actually was in there. I really thought we were
I
past
can't
that.
believe it either, but
I thought it was hilarious how they handled it.
I did too.
Yeah, it was like a best case scenario of that name.
Shazam is a real thing.
So
Yeah.
Superman shows up in this little village, and apparently there's been somebody who's been low key. It's like a little village cut off from the rest of the world, and he's like, "Oh, I thought you were in trouble." Like we were, but this guy helped us. And they're like, "Who?" They're like, Shazadam." He's like, "Who? Shazadam?" And then he sees who it is. He's like, "Oh, Black Adam." Like Shazadam, right? So Black Adam's been low key doing hero work for little places that are cut off, and he doesn't want anyone to know, and they have no clue who he is. And the name that they just extrapolated themselves, Shazadam.
You know what's interesting about all that? Did anyone read the Shazam series 1 through 15?
The Jeff Johns?
Yes.
That is interesting.
Just me and Mark?
No, I'm shaking my head no.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, here we go.
Yeah.
So,
Did y'all read those 15 issues that took 3 years to come out?
so in that series, Billy's dad becomes the 7th member. You know that he becomes an exclamation point, right?
Billy has a dad?
Yes.
What's
But
that like?
it turns out he was being mind controlled by what's the guy's name?
Mr. Mine?
Yeah, that guy. And he doesn't want anything to do with him. So, but at the end of the book, the wizard is talking to like the reader, talking to himself, all that the last person who's going to fill in to finish it, because you notice in the movie too, there's one open seat.
Yeah.
That open seat is going to be filled by Black Adam.
No.
So they say
they're giving him a hero
Spoiler
turn.
alert.
No, that's always a thing. Like that's why the family's not complete. They're not going to get him to play with the other kids.
They're going to do it. He's going to be the last member.
I don't know. I think when you see that scene in
I
the
don't know
movie, you
enough
see the
about
little
it.
girl. What's the little girl's name? The little sweetheart. She turns into the purple member.
I know.
But she sees it. They see that empty seat, and we, the viewer, know it's Black Adam's chair. Who's not? We know as the viewer that he's not going to join this family. We know as the viewer that he is their mortal enemy. And she says, "Oh, I can't wait to meet him and welcome him. It's going to be nice." It's just playing into how wrong they're about to be. Not like, hey, he's about to join the crew.
Yeah.
No,
I think he's going to join.
I think he's going to join.
I think
it's the polar opposite.
No, I think he's going to join.
He's 100% going to join.
Yeah.
He's going to join the Justice League.
Legit, The Rock has a thing in his contract where none of his movies could be like end sad or end on a bad ending. So he's gonna have to join.
Well, I don't
He's
know
never
much
really
I know
the
about
villain.
Black Adam. No, yeah, like that's the thing about him. He's just like like Dr. Doom has Latveria. He has his own country, Kandak. He runs it the way he wants to see it, and the world does not challenge him. He's not a bad guy you have to go stop. He's his own dictator who you don't get in his way. It's that
He's
simple.
a typical anti-hero.
But
Yeah.
but this
And
is the
you were
Rock
talking
we're
a lot about
talking
anti-heroes. Well, he's going to play it well. It's going to be awesome.
I mean, it's the Rock. So like
100%.
I mean,
they're
that's
like,
the one
hey,
thing I
hey,
hate about that casting
The
is
Rock,
the
you're gonna
star
be
power
bad.
is going
And
to
he's like-
prevent the story.
Again, it's not bad. You might not agree with his method. But he's not trying to take over the world. He's trying to protect his people.
it doesn't
No,
matter
yeah,
what you
but-
say.
He's not the new Shazam. He's still Black Adam, but they're slowly going to make him a hero.
Yeah, I will guarantee
100%.
the farm that my deer escaped from and got ran over by Steve's car, that Black Adam is going to be a hero at the end of Shazam 2 or
Yep.
whatever.
Yes, he
Dropping
will
people's
be.
elbows left and right.
And they're going to
Woo!
start it first in the comics, and then they're going to move it to the big screen.
You know, they're front running him in the Justice League team. Like right now, DC Omniverse stuff, all the heroes and villains are all kind of like truced out right now.
Yep. He's a good character. He really is.
Who's fighting?
And go back to like when they did 52, when they did the 52 weeks, like one issue a week.
Yeah.
Like he was front running that. He's for a long time he has not been a bad guy. Look at Endless Winter. Like he's not a bad guy. Just you don't like his methods.
Yeah.
Like he hasn't been a bad guy for a long time. Like he'll get in arguments with superheroes. He'll side with villains on some things and heroes on some things. He's his own dude.
So that's why I think going back to this, that's why people were confusing him with calling him Shazam because he was doing good things like Shazam would do, but he's Black Adam. He's going to join the Shazam team at some point.
For a limited time.
I'm glad that conversation went nowhere.
That's where the line is. That's where the line is.
If I pull
Mark's
this
gonna be
off of the
somehow
wall, right here.
Yeah, that one. That one. Yeah.
That one. Yeah.
This guy right here, the villain. He's going to be a part of them. Let me just put this back up right here. There we go. There you go.
Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. A few other things happened in this issue. Ares leaving to go to Omega Earth. And Wally West is going to take over the Flash. And we find out at the end that, spoiler, this is all spoiler stuff for this week's book. So if you haven't read it, I'm sorry. Wonder Woman decides to not take up their offer and decides to be just a regular superhero again. But at the end, a pretty big villain shows up and just destroys all of them.
Dude, he just destroyed the Quintessence like it was nothing.
Yeah. And it seems like he's super powered up. I don't know what it's from. I don't know if it's like a Black Lantern type dark side or like what. I don't know what, but
so what I got from it was the little dialogue where it says like he with this new structure, this universe, he's able to be in the full power that he wasn't able to before, even before the original Crisis, because we know from the New 52 stuff, like Darkseid, as we see him, as an avatar for the real Darkseid, who's like this whole energy being thing. So I think they're just playing into this is the first time we've seen like full form Darkseid.
Maybe while the multiverse was all cattywampus, he was able to like reach through and grab the Infinity Gauntlet or something.
That might be
Gonna
it.
come in there like
the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah, he got him from.
He got it from Marvel, huh?
Yeah.
Look at that awesome JR.
Yeah, the multiverse
artwork.
was all messed up, you know.
Look at that.
Oh wow.
Some sweet artwork too.
Yeah,
sometimes he hits, sometimes he misses, but man, he looks awesome.
He looks like the Black Winter Darkseid.
What about that view of Titan's Tower?
Yes, dude.
Oh, wow.
I'm super excited about Wally West being back as the Flash because I already knew that he was going to be like a central focus of the books. I didn't realize that this was going to shift toward that. Like I didn't know that. Yeah, what is that?
This Titan's Tower.
Okay,
but they're at the base of it.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be for Titans Academy, right?
And Red X. You know, we don't know who he is, so we still don't know, but we know he's stowed away into the academy, and he brought the Red X suit with him.
I missed that completely.
What?
Yeah, he's pulling it right there at the corner, pulling the mask out.
Where is that at? Okay.
So I'm wondering if he brought that with him, because we know that he bought this bag off of some dude in like on the little side street. Like if you've been on a cruise, like as soon as you get off a cruise, there's all kinds of people like trying to sell you Botox in the alley and stuff. It's awesome. Get it for the low. But I wonder if he got that bag from the Botox guy and it already had the Red X suit in it.
Botox.
Yeah, it's definitely the Botox guy. Look,
is that what they told you it was?
You definitely.
You can get your teeth pulled and you can get your forehead fixed at the same time.
I was in Cozumel and the dude was selling Botox in the alley. I'm not even joking. I mean, that's what he said it was, but I'm like, dude, I'm like 28. I don't need Botox.
Oh.
I don't know. I just went and got a snorkel instead. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm super excited because
you lost on that one.
Wally was a big central focus on Titans, and then Tom King, and then he hasn't really been the same since. So I'm excited about seeing Wally more for sure.
I will say, like, I thought this was really good. I enjoyed it. It was kind of cool to have like that godlike perspective of the universe and stuff. But I did think that like DC Universe Rebirth was a little more fun of a read. I like the way that Wally interacted with the world and the Time Force and all that a little bit better.
Dude, it
But
was an
overall,
emotional
it's really
roller
cool.
coaster.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
that was emotional book. This was just like you said it. This was just a tour guide.
Yeah.
Classic Kingdom Come fashion, just a Spectre taking you through. I love the Jonathan Kent piece though, because I
Yeah, I
really
was
like
going to ask you what you thought of that.
like I really like Jonathan Kent, and like the Spectre's like, no, this dude has the classic markings for a tyrant. He's been through this, been through that, and Wonder Woman's like, nah, keep watching. And the Spectre's like, okay, I'm wrong. Like, well, we'll see. We'll see. I thought that was awesome.
I sent out the Burke fam what? And then they all just showed up. You know what I mean? It just happened. So
So as a casual Flash reader, I know some people in this on this panel are more avid Flash readers, in particular Wally West fans. Some Panda, some. So my question is, to me, I liked that part of Flash in there because it just seems to me that Wally West has been a throwaway character for some time now. I mean, they're trying to character assassinate him, which is, as an aside, something that comic companies seem to like to do. It's like with Superman. They don't know how to write a Boy Scout. They don't know how to write a guy who's just generally a good guy. And they want to character assassinate him because they feel like everybody's, fatally flawed. Everybody's flawed, some more than others, it seems. So, I mean, do you feel like that's the way that they've been doing Wally in particular?
Yes and no. I think that since Barry returned, when Jeff Johns wrote that, brought Barry back, Wally doesn't have a place anymore. Like they have too many Flash members, they have too many Bat family members, they have too many Superman family members. You don't have a place for everybody. And when you don't have a place for everybody, you get the Tom King treatment. And I'm not saying that lightly. Like Kara has no place right now. Tom King's about to be writing a Kara story. Wally didn't have a place. We had Heroes in Crisis. You know what I mean? You get this story where they take one of these characters that at one point was a big deal, but now they're in the fallback and they try to do something and to see if they can find some kind of interest or a new place for him. But this is like the fourth time in the last year that Barry's passed the mantle to Wally. We just saw it happen. Like, let's get back to it. Like, let Barry do something epic and die again or go on to bigger and better things. Like Hal Jordan literally became the Spectre. They should not have undid that if it wasn't for the fact they undid it so well. But now they've kind of like pieced him out to somewhere else and let John Stewart step up, which is perfectly fine because you can go read a Hal book somewhere else and see what he's doing. But he doesn't need the spotlight. We don't need Barry in the spotlight. No. We already know he's not the best. We already know he's not the fastest. We already know Wally surpassed him in every way. We don't need Barry. Just find something else for Barry to do on some kind of legendary status like they did with Hal. And let
Old
Wally
Man Barry.
follow. Yes.
Old Man Barry.
Yes, there it is.
Old Man
That's
Barry.
What we need. We got to.
Where are you at, DC? If you hire me to write that, I will forgive you for that, man.
Yes, we saw
like
what
I have
Barry.
an Old Man Wally arc like right here. Give me a miniseries, DC.
He doesn't even need the Speed Force. We saw that can work and
I would
work
get rid of
well because he's so smart. It's his knowledge of the Speed Force. That's all you need. Let him run out of Speed Force. Like let it have dissipated and Wally absorbed it, whatever. But Wally needs to be the Flash.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. It's the problem. The problem is, like he said, is there's too many Flashes, and so like he took over as Flash for 20 years, and then Barry came back. Okay, now Barry's the Flash again. So what is Wally, right?
And Wally's not the OG. You can't legendary status him like you can Barry easily. It has to be Barry.
Like and so he can't go back to being Kid Flash.
That'd be weird.
And they're making Barry the Flash again, which has been a Flash now for a while, and they just keep, like you said, messing up Wally, and it's been kind of frustrating.
What a weird
I don't know what they do with him.
What a weird interpersonal dynamic whenever Barry, the guy that like taught you to be you, now you're like still looking for guidance from him, except for like you've been part of the Mobius chair and you've like disintegrated and came back and all this stuff, like,
and you've already
just kind of a weird dynamic. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Barry should be looking at him for advice. Everything Barry ever did, Wally did, and then some. There's no new tricks for Barry to teach Wally. It's the other way around.
I agree.
Mhm.
I agree. Well, one last thing on this book, and then we can move on to something else.
Scott Brown.
What's that?
Scott Brown. Bring up Scott Brown's comment. That is
That's
hilarious.
awesome. Just having the name Wally is frustrating enough.
Especially when they're always dragging it through the mud.
Yeah, they're always dragging it. Speaking of someone getting dragged through the mud, and now they're owls.
The deer? Oh,
The
No,
deer,
not-
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, is that not where it's going?
Roy.
No,
Perfect
Dragon
segue.
Tail
Roy
Mud, we're talking about what
is
DJ
back.
Links is watching.
Roy is back, and that is awesome. What they need to do, honestly, is go back to what they did. In my opinion, if they can't find a place for Wally, and we have Roy back, they need to go back to having the Titans again, and having Wally and Roy there. You know what I
I
mean?
got Titans Academy.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, maybe both of them will be in that. I don't know.
I don't want to
Who's
see
Roy?
Wally back.
Is
back-
Roy the same
Red
Roy
Arrow.
from? Okay,
It's Red Arrow, aka Arsenal, another
yeah.
Speedy.
another prodigy that kind of stepped up and became his own thing.
Yeah, and he got killed by Wally in Heroes in Crisis, which
Which I got to tell you, set up for one of the sweetest moments though in that one shot, Last Stories of the DC Universe.
yes, that was a great. That
was awesome. It took a long time to get to that point, but that little head nod, you're just like, drop the book.
yes, yeah. You guys are holding up the Burke fan variant. I like it. Everyone's doing it. All right. I
So
like
Wait on Jason.
All the cool kids are doing it. And if you don't have one, where can you pick one of these up at?
I don't have any 9.8 candidates left. I only have like 9.0 to 9.2, maybe 9.4 at highest.
Does 616 have any left?
Yeah, the 616comics.com has a bunch left. So
You can go to
does
616.
Jules Collectibles. Make sure to head over to 616comics.com to get you one.
And if you want a chance to win one, I hear that Mr. DJ Links at his 1,000 subscriber giveaways got one or two, as well as some prize giveaways. So
Yeah, I heard
yeah,
that too.
wow. Thank you, Remy, for refreshing my memory. I totally forgot about that. I will be
No
giving
problem.
away 2 of these bad boys on March 13th. That's my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. 2. I want
what
to
time on March 13th?
What time? That's a great question. I honestly forgot. I don't know if I said 8 or 9.
I think it was 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
It's 8 o'clock.
But yeah, 2 of these.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. Maybe I'll win one of my own bucks.
Dusted.
Oh my gosh.
That's really all we're waiting for.
All right, let's
Yeah.
go down to 45
Anymore.
seconds. What do you think? 30
Everyone
seconds.
got dusted.
10 seconds. Dusted. Will somebody win this damn prize?
Yeah.
Changing his rules too. They got you
Yeah.
in trouble last time.
What's that?
I said you changing the rules. No, we're going 30 seconds. No, 45 seconds. No, Robert got it.
Well, by the 20th dusted, it was time to do something, okay?
Just start giving it out. Yeah.
My kid was crying. I was like, "Can you be quiet? I can't hear my name.
But yeah. Wait,
I'm gonna get dusted because of you."
DJ Links, are you DJ Links, I have to ask you a question.
I
Yes.
might have to answer it.
Yes or no? Will you be giving away that sweet, sweet gold watch during your 1,000 subscriber?
Oh, that's a good question.
That's a good question.
What gold watch? No, I will not be giving this away. Sorry.
Oh.
But you could get one in a back alley.
For the Botox guy.
The Botox guy.
You gotta make, only the Botox guy with the trench coat has the watches though.
Whole bunch, like, dude, like 20 or 30 people got dusted.
What do I
Including-
watch?
Including Southern Comic gave.
I watch.
We actually gave you, like, if you would have came on, you had like 5 minutes to claim because we were trying to decide the whole Flash.
We were restructuring the rules in real time.
Yeah, we were.
These rules aren't working for anybody. We
Yeah,
need to-
it was not good.
Yeah, the
Shout
Flash
out
thing
to
was
But it was
Austin
funny.
Day, though.
Flash was the worst because you were like, all right, we're gonna give it up to the chat. What do you guys think? And it was like everybody's like, dusted. No, it doesn't. It was like-
No time.
And then
no
you're like,
time.
okay, we've got
Just
we
draw
got one for
names.
Flash, 2 for Flash. One is himself. And everybody else says Dustin. I'm sorry. This is majority win.
Shout out to Austin Lamega for AOK and his win to.
That was cool. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Go tell mom.
Oh, Remy. Oh, I thought that was Remy.
Oh shoot. Okay, so I think we're done. Let's
Okay.
get on. Let's get on to Berserker.
Damn it.
It's time for Berserker. So
Almost as good as Nick's Magic.
Oh, we're gonna hold up the. Can you guys just hold on while I read this really quickly?
It'll
Sure.
take a minute. Just a
Yeah.
minute.
You can read it quick.
You
Yeah,
can
you
just
can.
look at the pictures if you
Firepower,
want.
but yeah.
Yeah,
not
just
as quick
wait
as
a year.
It's our
You'll see the
anniversary.
movie.
I mean, honestly, what we talked about isn't anything that you wouldn't already know.
I don't care about spoilers.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah.
So the ending there.
Have you read anything this week, DJ Links?
That's a great question. I haven't had time to read anything. My real life job has been kicking my, I would say ass, but this is the Berg family, so I'm going to say behind. So I am behind on the reading.
You sound like one of my students. It's like I say, stop saying curse words. They're like, well, what did I say? And I'm like, you know what you said. They're like, no, say it. What did I say? And I'm like, no. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, but I didn't get it.
Do they really think they're gonna outwill you to death or something?
Yeah, I don't know.
Did you hear what he
Be
said?
honest. How many times have they got you to say it?
Never. I'm too
Not
smart.
even once. I'm too smart.
I'm too smart. Okay, yeah.
Really?
Yes or no? I'm going to go one by one. Did it live up to the hype? Southern Comic Geek.
That's a lot of hype. And you're only talking about one issue.
Issue 1, did it live up to its hype?
Yeah, okay.
Yes. Panda.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Southern Comic Geek on this. We'll get into why we think it's just kind of like I think it lived up to it. I'm really looking forward to issue 2, but there was just still something about it.
Mark?
For issue 1, absolutely. But where we go from here is crucial.
Ryan?
Pretty much the same as Mark. Like I think it was close enough to the hype, but I'm gonna need a lot more out of the second and third issues.
Remy Q Studios?
I think it stunk.
I agree.
I mean, it was all right. I mean, I guess we got 50 pages of fist through brains, but I mean, compared to Future State, it was like, you know what I mean? Like
Like he literally is punching through people's faces.
that was
That
they were
was
like
the hype, though.
they were like,
So his
yeah,
entire
this guy is
movement was
crazy,
just
and then he's
punching
just
through
punching
somebody's
through
face.
heads. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's like brains, and then in the end they were like, hey, look at what we did, and I was like, all right, yeah, there's the cliffhanger for issue 2. You could have given me that in 10 pages if you really wanted to. You had to jump out of a window and into a car and blow up your hand and blow up your face. And I mean, it was cool, but it was like
yeah,
story wise,
It's cool.
like
All he did was got shot and punched people in the face to death. Like I can't stress
You know
enough.
what?
His
Hold on.
only move
now
in
that I
this
think
whole
about
book
it,
is literally
thumbs up.
punch you in the face and your head just explodes.
Now that I
There you
think
go,
about
Remy.
it, thumbs up. Yeah, you know,
Yes.
that's all right.
Eating people to death and punching brains out is
Yeah.
This is
amazing.
literally someone's face. It was.
That is
Yeah.
awesome.
It's now brain.
Damn,
Well,
spoiler
hold on.
alert.
Okay. So hold on. But how much text is actually on there? On that
There's
on
not
that
a
there's
lot.
2 pages.
Yeah.
It's like the door creaks open,
First half
creak,
of the
and then
book,
punch.
Go to bed
He
now.
rips a dude's arm off. What?
And then he beat him with it.
And then he beat him with it.
And then he punched him in the face.
All right,
I
I'm
think
gonna
the best
he
part
was
was
dead.
the grenade. He pulls the grenade and just
Yeah,
holds it
yeah.
on the guy. Is like,
Read it
Yeah.
real quick.
I'm not moving. Are you moving? I'm not moving. Boom, and then you see it's just like a stump.
That's awesome.
No, for
That
me,
was
the
pretty
thing
cool,
that
'cause-
really got me was that Matrix moment where they plug in. He's like, "I know kung fu," and he's just like, "I remember what happened to me." It's just like, "Oh, okay, yeah." I got a real big
Yeah.
Matrix vibe with that.
I didn't think about that, but yeah, you're right. And then that's where us as the audience is like, show me, and then they're like, ooh, cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Here's the surprise.
So what's
It was like-
does he just like over time slowly grow back all the things he's missing?
That's what it looks like. Yeah, it looks like
Yeah,
it's just like a
They weren't
slow.
clear on
It looks
that.
like they're
Healing
helping
factor
so he
or
doesn't have to
something.
wait on his own.
I mean, he looks by the end of the book, he looks like Deadpool without his mask. That's what he looks like.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it was.
I mean-
at one point, I was like, when is it going to stop? Because he had no face.
Yeah.
He's got no hand. Like
He's just
this
gonna run
thing-
out of body parts,
Yeah, this is nothing where they show it with all the knives and the ninja stars and it. That's nothing.
That's how he
just
eats breakfast.
Straight blows up his body
All right,
parts.
he punches this guy's face, and then dude's eyes come out. And then he punches this guy through the chest. And he takes out the very next page.
I
Something
think-
in dude's heart.
I think
Okay.
this book
Like, holy cow.
is right for a Remy Q recap.
Yeah, like I said, okay, I retract my previous statement. Now that I think about it, yeah, all right, you got me. For the pure, just unadulterated violence throughout the entire thing, that was the story. That was the recap.
Yeah.
Man jumps
If
onto
you
a
like-
building, punches through 100 faces, holds a man up to a window, jumps out of the window into a truck, kills everybody in the truck, blows up his hand while he blows up a man's face, and then comes out of the shrapnel in pieces like the T-1000 on flames. That's your guy.
Speaking of the T-1000, hello.
There you go. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know
that's
if
a
you
T800.
if you really like Wolverine or Bloodshot or the Eternal Warrior or the Old Guard, then and you just need more of that in your life, then Berserker is right up your alley.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's
I just need gore and violence. I'm a product of those horrible 80s B movies. So that's what I love.
That's what this book
Dude's
promised.
dog
That's what it
came off.
hyped up. That's what I went into the book expecting. So if that's what they told me that they were going to do, we're going to give you a guy who can't die working like in these operations, killing people elitely, and he doesn't have much memory. I'm like, oh, well, you literally gave me exactly what you promised me for one. It's
Yeah.
not very often they say, we promise you we'll give you this, and then they give it to you. Like, thanks. Appreciate
And
it.
I want you to describe how you describe this book to me.
Okay, so when I was reading this, I wasn't too big of a fan of the art. The art was okay. Like it wasn't anything spectacular. It's nothing like Jorge Jimenez's art that we saw in Batman 106. It wasn't clean. It wasn't anything like that. But it just reminded me of, you guys ever see like behind the scenes of how they make movies and stuff like that? They've got the
Storyboards?
storyboard and they've got index cards here and there. Each story or each index card just had some guy's head being blown off by Keanu Reeves's hand. And so it made me feel like all I was watching was, or while I was reading was, this was a movie pitch done by Keanu Reeves, and he had his own handpicked artists to make those index cards for him. And those index cards were now put into comic book panels. And so that's what we got.
And he wrote the script on a cocktail napkin. And that was the dialogue that you got.
While hanging out with Robert Kirkman.
I would have loved to have been in that meeting where he's pitching the book. And he's like, all right, now imagine me jumping down on a building and I'm punching guys through their face. All right, and then I go to the next guy and watch me just rip this guy's arm off.
No, I want to see where he rejected the first story.
Face off. Like, imagine him saying that in a meeting.
Yeah,
I can just see Matt Kent like trying to climb under the table, like, please don't pick me, please don't pick me. Like,
I'm just really surprised there wasn't a dog involved in this. Somewhere, some dog dying in the very beginning of it, because it really felt John Wick style, just without the dog.
It was
I want
definitely.
to imagine that.
It felt like a movie.
Yeah,
I want to imagine that they gave him a copy of it and he was flipping through it, and he was like, "We need more brains. I'm going to punch through 10 guys when I come down
Everybody in the room's
stairs."
like, "Yes, we do."
I need to look
Like,
more
Are you
badass.
sure? We had you punch through 8 heads on the way down to the second floor. It's like 10 heads minimum, and then when I get into the room, I'm going to break everybody's faces in here too. It was just like endless
He's like,
punches
"But
to the face.
let one guy shoot me, so it's kind of believable.
What are you going to do to the last guy? Is it going to be another face punch? No. For him, I'm going to rip his heart out and then look at it for a little bit. He goes, oh,
That's what it says. Wolverine
it's
without the
original,
claws.
man.
These
Yeah.
people are too afraid to tell Keanu no, is what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, they're like, you can have a club.
It's also weird,
like,
like-
be me holding a heart.
It's also weird, like how painstakingly close his face is and everything in the book. But then, whose body is he on? Like, I've never seen Keanu be that big. That dude's like,
Well, no, yeah, that's the comic book version of himself.
That's how he sees
like you
himself.
look like
That's-
Bob-
Yeah,
that's what
that's
he's
like him in the
doing.
Matrix.
When he looks into the mirror, he doesn't see a skinny 40-year-old, however old he is. He sees a linebacker.
Like 50.
It's called digital self-imaging. See, you
Like I don't
there's no
understand why they
plugs.
didn't cast me.
Where's
as
your
Bane.
hair? It's grown back now.
By the,
How
end
do
of
you
the
do
book, by the end of the book, he looked like Lord Draken with half of his head missing the hair. That's what
Right?
There's your Power Rangers reference, folks.
Yeah, there it is. There.
Full
Get
circle.
them while they're hot.
The 10 o'clock hour, you win.
Every time DJ Link opens a mystery box and there's Power Rangers books in it, I'm like, I want that. Every time. If it's a book I don't have, of course.
I should just send them to you instead of putting them in the trash then.
No. I thought you were going to say in your mystery
You
box.
should send them to Tyler so he can.
He literally ripped the book in half at the very first 10 seconds of this show.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, in his intro, he did that. Yeah.
I didn't think Ron Garney's art was very good. Me and Panda, I didn't like it very much.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree with how
It
Panda
does
said
fit
it.
the
Like, it
story.
wasn't bad. It just wasn't middle of the road.
It's the story because it's dark and gritty, and his art is dark and gritty.
I know. Could you imagine having to like hyper realistically draw all those brains?
Yeah,
A lot of brains.
Keanu with Arnold Schwarzenegger's body.
Yeah.
The art in it reminded me
That's
a
my
lot
dream.
of Ramita Jr. It looked a lot like Ramita Jr. artwork.
Someone else commented on my video and said the same thing. What's up, Chip? How's it going, man?
Howdy-ho.
You see, there
Yeah.
it is.
But still, I'm going to give it several issues. It has me interested for sure.
Yeah. It still has me interested. It's just the way that I was reading it just felt like a story pitch or, a boardroom, movie pitch to a movie that he wants to be in.
Perfect segue. Let's take that same grievance and let's talk firepower.
I was going to talk Batman.
That same exact problem, which I agree with you on. Let's just look at another book through those same lenses.
Okay, hold on. Before we do that, though, there was at the end of Berserker, there was 6 pages, and I'm like, okay, this isn't very good anymore. And then the last page was like, okay, this is good. I felt like those 6 pages, or I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan of him talking to the doctor, psychiatrist, or whatever. But then the
That dialogue was so clunky.
What was on the last page? I forgot.
the last page where it shows him from 1,000 years ago.
Oh yeah.
as a kid.
Well,
I
it
think
he
says
remembers.
80,000 years.
Yeah. So
18,000.
again, it's been done before in some way, shape, fashion, or form. But I think it's definitely interesting. This is where the told is with the company he's working for and his actual past. Nothing about this book is original, or a lot of books that we pick up anyways. So how are they going to take this concept and make it their own is where it's interesting. And I've never played a single Assassin's Creed game, but I saw some of the movie, not even the whole thing. I didn't realize that they're plugged into a machine going back into the past. That's what that kind of reminded me of, is this agency plugging you into stuff. And those agencies always end up not to be your friend, they're just using you or whatever. So I'm
Are you
just
talking
curious to
about
see
the
how
Matrix
it
or
plays.
Did you
Berserker?
notice
Yeah,
they
it was
had,
not the
No,
Matrix.
Assassin's Creed.
they did have the
Assassin's Creed.
injection though?
Yeah,
Remember, he took a pill too.
Yeah.
And if you look at If you
Felt
look
like
at
a
the
real
pill, it
jump
was red
there.
and blue. So he took both pills.
Oh, that's what happened.
That's why he was so jacked.
Did he really take both?
All the creatine.
The pill was red and blue, and he took the pill when he was
It was
going
like
back.
half red and half
you know what
blue,
red
like
and blue
an
is?
aspirin
Yeah.
or something.
So he's
No,
in limbo
red-
now.
My mind is blown thinking
Red
about
and blue
the
makes
possibility
purple,
of taking both pills. It's insane.
and purple is the color of rain.
Whoa.
Yeah, the blue pill will
I
mess
believe
you
you're talking
up.
about
Trash
primary
panda.
colors and secondary
Yeah.
colors.
DJ Links, when we get done here, read this book.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Berkland.
And then read the rest of your books. That's your homework.
No, I definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Berserker just reminds me of like a good guy, Vandal Savage. You know what I mean? Like he was born back in the day with cavemen and everything like that, and then he lived forever.
A meteor hit
And
him.
now, yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
just reminds me of a good guy, Vandal
Everyday
Savage
stuff.
or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, for me, like I thought this one was good enough. They really need to give me something interesting and unique in 2 and 3 to keep me beyond that.
No, more brains, more
Well,
brains.
they might be able to do something interesting, but I don't have much hope for unique because again, this is such a recycled concept. I just watched Old Guard like for the first time
Yeah.
a couple of days ago, and watching that, like the action was awesome and fun, just like in this. But the only interest to it is the mystique to their past. You know what I mean? Like how's that going to play out? You know, how mysterious are they going to make that and keep me intrigued?
Yes, he did get juiced up for the comic. He did.
Mhm.
A lot of people were upset about Berserker. They did that Kickstarter last year, and now issue 1 came out before the Kickstarter that everyone backed.
That's how it goes.
I didn't know that.
People are pissed about that. Really
Oh, dear.
mad. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
because it was like $60 on Kickstarter.
because I remember Jim Mint was like one of the people talking about it a lot, right?
Probably.
I don't know about none
I'm
of
almost
that.
positive.
Yes.
I'm pretty positive. All right, pick it up if you haven't read it. It's good. Firepower.
It's good.
Firepower.
What?
All right, so beginning of this book, we already knew Owen falling. He jumped out of an airplane, and of course he doesn't die because he can throw fire.
The entire mood just changed just at the mention of firepower.
Yeah, they're not.
That book must suck.
It does.
It doesn't.
I enjoyed it. I mean, I felt I started to feel a little bit of the Mark and Austin seeping in as he's just like falling, and I'm like, okay, now we need to like move on to something else. But once he sits down with his wife, I was back in. So
yeah, the
Sorry, Mark.
conversation that he had with his wife was a really good dynamic. I mean, it just like you said earlier. I mean, it felt like he was saying goodbye to his wife for the last time. Maybe not for the last time, but just
I don't think for the last time, but I think he's saying like we're not going to be
like he was
together
saying
for a little while.
Yeah, to me, it sounded like he was saying hello after they just been apart because he just fell out of a plane and they thought they lost each other. And now they're back, and she's all like, "Don't do that, don't scare me." He's like, "I thought I could just push her out the plane."
Hey, so I will say,
come on, man, saying goodbye, they're saying welcome back.
I did agree with Mark a little bit. There was one single text bubble in the first 11 pages.
Mm-hmm.
1 in 11 pages.
And there was
took
11
14
panels.
in issue 2, so they're doing better.
I remember
progress.
issue 2, it was silent. Yes, I remember that. Yeah.
Later
14
on,
pages.
Yeah. But I still liked it. But I was starting to feel how Mark felt. Like
the longer time goes, because I read this book in a haste today so that I would be able to get it in. Shout out to Ryan for the plug on these comic books, man. But yeah, I read it in a haste, and that I still got like as time goes, it's just getting more and more salty. Like, how did they get to where they went? Like he's falling through the sky. He does this. Did y'all see the A-Team movie when they're falling out of the plane in the tank and they start shooting the tank? Like,
Yeah.
this is stupid. This is stupid. Like, but I don't know. How did they get to where they were going? And then the ending was very predictable. As soon as you said, "Oh, I heard that you really got along with random character who no one can remember their names because they use such difficult names all throughout the book," and there's like
Mao Guang.
you must be holding the book.
Yeah, but I already knew that was her name. I did know that was her name.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, this suit fits me perfect.
But the ending,
Measured you while you were asleep.
but the last page
So
though,
stupid.
the last
The
page.
last page was dumb.
No, it wasn't.
I'll tell you why it is. Okay, because we've had his instructor, we watched him die, slow stabbed in the chest. Oh, but I moved my heart over. Cool, whatever. We saw her, Kelly's partner, get killed. He got better. We knew that this girl was dead, which really set up the dynamic for the book and the family structure and the way that he like portrayed all these people of his past. Oh, well, you know what? She's alive too. Like the death is irrelevant now. Like who cares? Like we're like a good book where invested and characters aren't safe and you actually don't know it doesn't matter anymore. Let them die. They'll be back. Who cares? Did they really die? It's just everything that they did to set up what was, in my opinion, decent about like the structure of it. They're just dismantling it while going nowhere. We've still gone nowhere. Someone please tell me what the point of this is at this point.
Well, they're about to have the big battle next.
Yeah, they're gonna fight the
over
scorched earth,
what?
or not the scorched earth, the temple
Flaming
of
Fist
the flaming fist.
Flaming Fist versus Scorched Earth.
Over what? Are they fighting over
The dragon.
or are they fighting over
The dragon that can
Owen?
end all of time.
I mean,
They're saving the universe, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I feel like you're not appreciating that.
You are not. No. Comic Geek said,
The
you're
whole
not-
universe, I mean.
so the people that have the dragon are coming to attack the people that want the dragon.
Yeah, they
I mean,
want
basically,
the dragon.
yes.
Kind of, but we don't really know exactly because they keep
Well,
flip-flopping.
Because
Who has the dragon?
Wei Lun, Mao Guang, and Owen are all at the Scorched Earth base, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Which is where they were never supposed to go in the prelude.
yeah, and Ling Zan is now there too.
Everyone's there. It's a party.
Yeah.
Not
Throw
everyone.
in some red solo cups and get
Reggie's
down.
there. Reggie's not there. Those snakes aren't there.
The snakes.
The
The
snakes.
Jets there. The Sharks are.
Snakes on a plane. Where was Samuel L. Jackson?
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. When I saw the snakes. And he's
Why did it
like,
have to be
snakes
snakes?
on a plane? I'm like, oh, snakes on a plane.
Harrison Ford. Why did it have to be snakes?
Why did it have to be? Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. For me, I still really enjoyed the character acting. Like the whole time Owen's falling, he's doing stuff, and I can see it. Like the face works for me. I like how the characters react whenever he talks to his wife. The way that their faces emote. It's like it feels very organic, and despite being kind of a very cartoony style, it still feels more real than some of the hyper realistic art that I see.
Yeah,
So-
the art's not bad. He does it good. Because I did a double take when he shot her, and then you see him smile. I'm like, why is he smiling? And I slid the page, and then I see he has a moment of relief. And then that face he makes to Kelly when they're sitting there saying hello to each other. When he does a little like that at her, like, oh, what? I'm sorry. I thought
Right.
her
That
off
was
the
pretty
plane."
funny.
Yeah,
That was
the
funny.
panel to panel work is not bad at all. Like it's really good.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think the art is a little stronger than the writing on this because he's not writing enough content. But I just really enjoy looking at Samney's art. I think it's really cool
I
stuff.
like it too.
Yeah, I
And
don't
then the
mind it either,
character
but that's
moments,
what
they always
Google
hook me
Images
in.
are for.
And the character stuff hooks me in.
I like it. I like it. Yes or
I
no?
enjoy it. I don't disagree.
Is Owen's parents alive? Yes or no?
No.
Owen's parents, yeah.
They'll be back.
Yeah,
They'll
probably
move
so.
back somewhere.
Everyone's alive. Everyone's
Everyone else
alive.
has said they're dead, but they're not actually dead.
That's
I mean,
because
on
they
one
can
hand, I
get
totally
big
feel your
brains.
point on that, Mark. On the other hand, you're kind of a DC stan to be talking about characters dying and coming back.
Yeah, but you expect that out of DC. I don't expect that out of Department of Truth. I don't expect that out of
Bars.
this book. You know, There's books you don't expect that out of. You know? Is that really the format that they're choosing to go with in this?
Yeah, I feel you on that. I mean, it's an indie; you don't expect it, but just saying.
I don't expect it out of this book. You know, there's books where that's what it is. There's books where that's what it's not. And you know, and I'm not saying that this book promised that it wouldn't be that, but they just keep doing it over. 9 issues in, we haven't made it through one story arc, and they're constructing and deconstructing all in the same story arc. That's just, it's weird.
That's part of the reason I don't think this is going to be a long series, though, is because they don't seem to be doing any kind of like power creep control or anything. So you are going to get to that point where it's just all ridiculous and over the top. So I don't think he has it planned much longer than this, to be honest.
I think it's going farther than he expected without getting option for a show. So he's just going to bail on it real quick.
You think
Maybe.
You think so?
Oh, absolutely. There's nothing wrong with that because that's what a lot of people do with comics these days. They're just writing for that option.
Oh, I see mind powers.
So apparently, this dropped 4 hours ago, but I'm gonna break the news 4 hours later here.
Yes,
cool.
Looks like
4 hour late news.
X-Men are officially making their way into the MCU.
What?
Oh, really?
It's gonna be a movie titled The Mutants.
Who?
Ooh,
The Mutants.
interesting.
No, who's making their way into the MCU?
The Mutants.
The X-Men.
The Mutantes.
The Mutantes.
When?
Let's see here. I'll just pull this up. Hold
Yeah,
on.
pull it up. Who broke the news? Besides you right now.
I mean, yeah,
Probably like
Burke and,
CBR or something.
Of course, only me.
Yeah.
Is that still King of Black number 4 right there?
That's
Great.
that mind powers, yo.
The
The
Illuminati.
one that changed it all.
The Illuminati.
So they're not
Marvel
new.
Studios officially bringing X-Men into the MCU. Exclusive.
Are you sure that's the new
Yeah.
Mutants title and just took the word new off of it?
Yeah.
Marvel Cinematic Universe is well known to be the start of the biggest expansion to date with Phase 4. This is kicking off with the highly anticipated season finale of WandaVision before 5 more Disney Plus shows and 4 full-length films arrive in 2021.
I don't know if this is a reputable source. Sir.
Yeah.
The Disney Insider webpage is saying it too.
See, there you go.
Oh.
The X-Men are reportedly coming sooner. Yeah.
Shit.
It's gonna be.
Sorry.
Hey.
No, because then I'm like, I'm sorry.
Hey.
Sorry, Mr. Berkman. Don't throw him down.
What did he say, Steve?
What did he say?
Yeah,
What
what
did
did
he
he
say? What did he say?
Tell
What
us
did
what
he
he
say?
said.
You know what you said. Don't make me call your mom.
Wow. I mean, she won't answer.
You got his mom's
As
number?
long as it's not his dad.
I do. We talk regularly.
Good luck.
She's a nice lady.
Oh, that's awesome. Do you speak to her through a medium?
Oh my God.
You just got lynxed.
Well, I am a verb. Oh, so Berserk.
He's got great reception.
Oh my goodness.
What is going on? No, so I said the S word. I'm sorry because I'm chasing that giant size X-Men.
Yep.
And then now, if that happens, it's gonna go through the roof.
It's gone.
Looks like you're gonna have to win it in a mystery box.
Oh, speaking
You
of
buy
which,
mystery boxes, DJ Links?
I don't know if you saw my latest win
Yeah, that's a huge win.
from the
I want that so bad.
Whack Comic $500 mystery box. So
What does it say on the
the
cover?
new Whack Comics logo right there.
He got $1. He got a couple $1 like a True Believers books.
So who
He
wrote
got
that?
a puzzle variant. He got an invisible 1 in 2,500 invisible. He got a free comic book day book, and then he got that very, very, very exclusive DJ Link Sucks. What issue number was it again?
What issue number is this? 9,999. That means I sucked a lot. But I wasn't disappointed. I wasn't disappointed in the box.
Wait,
I'm
didn't you
only
get
disappointed when I get Power Ranger stuff.
didn't you get a signed variant
You got a
too?
signed
By
one.
There's
Very
a sign one.
exclusive French
There's a sign
artist.
one.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I did.
Spook you.
Fuck
Yeah,
you. Yeah, I
my
think that's
Fuke. You signed it. I got it pressed and sent off to CGC.
Yeah, press that. Make sure you press that invisible one too, by the way.
Yeah, I'm sending it over to Eric over at _pressing. Use
There we go.
for free shipping.
Yeah, there we go. Oh boy. But yeah, so the mutants are coming to the MCU.
Oh, that's awesome. That's good.
So what do y'all think
Yeah,
is going to happen
I'll
to
be
that 1 in
excited to see
1,000
all the-
variant?
What?
What do y'all think is going to happen to the 1 in 1,000 variant?
I think that's gonna tank, man.
Yeah,
A
it's
Berserker?
gonna take.
This book's
Yeah.
so overprinted.
Yeah.
How many? Is there anyone like reported how many of them were made? The 1 in 1,000.
Well, there's
See?
600,000 copies,
So 600.
so 600.
That's not how that works, is it?
I have no clue.
That's not like exactly how it works, but that's roughly what you could say. Yeah, it's less than that for sure.
Probably like
Michelle,
what,
so-
400 to 500 maybe.
Yeah, probably 400 to 500.
Steve is like, as a guy with my own variant, I have the expertise.
How many copies
got
of your
lost.
variant are out there?
Phone number, I'm sure.
There are a total of 500.
So
But-
yours is more exclusive than the Keanu variant.
Yes, it is.
And I enjoy mine a lot. I hear that you can get it, or if you want a chance to win, make sure to check out DJ Link's 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Next
You do
Sunday.
realize there's two parts to that formula, right? Supply and demand. Like people gotta want it.
There it is. Oh, dude, look at this. Look at that. Look at that Burke bow.
That's really good. That
Very,
looks
very
awesome.
famous.
The Burke bow is the best bow ever. That's including a bow tie, a bow for your hair, any bow.
A bow staff.
Bow
Has
staff.
anyone ever critiqued Hal Laren for signing his books The Laren?
Is that how he signs it?
Dude, you have like artists, they have a signature if you sign something, but they always have like that like artist signature, like Clayton Crane signs Clayton Crane, but on his books, Crane under at the very bottom of them.
Yep.
Hal Laren writes The Laren, THE, The Laren. Let's see if you can see that. It's so faint.
Nice pixels, bro.
Thanks, man. I pixel for days.
Oh yes. Oh yeah, the Laren. Yeah.
Yeah. The Laren.
Do you even pixel, bro?
Do you Laren?
The Laren.
I just thought that was odd.
Oh, whatever.
It's hard to
Trying to
see.
make a name for himself.
Well, he already has a 3-letter first name. He could literally just put Hal Laren.
Even just as easy, maybe easier. They writes Hal more. I don't know.
Oh, Tory Tate.
Yeah, he has one. I could have bought a giant size X-Men a year ago, mid-grade, for like $750, and I didn't do it.
Raw.
Wrong. Could have done it.
I was looking. I went to Collector Fest in Jersey on Sunday, so a small little con, and that's what I was looking for, man.
Did you get one?
Nope. They had. It was just weird.
Then
But did you see any Power Ranger books?
SCG has one. Doesn't it?
Just in the trash.
Jason.
Oh,
Yeah, there it is.
Oh,
Really?
SCG.
Boom.
See,
Plan-
Sign, yellow label.
hashtag flex.
Wow.
Love it.
SCG.
That is awesome. That is really cool.
Way to shut it down. I'm gone. Bye.
Shut it down. Let's go home.
Now I'm sad again.
Who signed that?
Herb Trimpe.
Oh, nice.
Nice. If anyone doesn't know, that's a pretty big book. Second full appearance, Wolverine, and then who else is the first appearance in that book?
Nightcrawler, Thunderbird,
Colossus.
Colossus.
That's
The
gonna be a
X-Men.
major book. Shit. I mean, damn.
Rasputin.
Sorry.
What they need to do. If we're going to talk about X-Men, you know what they need to do? They need to do like old X-Men and like a movie, and then a young X-Men in another movie.
He's trying to bring Alexander into this chat. Bring Alexander.
He's been
like
waiting
they
on
did-
him for about a week now.
I'm conjuring Alexander.
Alexander.
Wish we pull Alexander out of my hat. Presto.
They need to do like they did in what was it? It was Captain America: Civil War, where they have like the teams on each side. You got to get that shot just like how it is on X-Men. What is it? 100?
101.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But
Where they're on both
Oh, that's
sides.
100.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, that is 100 because Phoenix is the 101.
Yeah.
Yeah, X-Men 100 is actually one of the books I wanted to get in 2021. It's not that expensive of a book if you think about it.
Shop has one.
Say what?
I think my shop has one.
Well,
I'll text him. I will text him.
find out the details. Give me the deets.
I'll text him right now.
There is a price variant on that 100. It's one of those that they kind of like the Star Wars one, where there's a 35-cent price variant on it. That's more expensive. So if you see one that's a little more, that's why.
Dan with the George Carlin reference there.
All right, let's see here. We'll message him right now. We might get some. He may say no because since that was just announced 4 hours ago, we'll see.
We'll see.
Well, I think they're going to introduce the mutants in with the other things like they did with the Avengers. I think Rogue's going to be in with Captain Marvel. I think that's how they're going to introduce her. And then they're going to have a team movie just like they did with the Avengers. I mean, it's a tried and true formula. They're not going to mess it up.
Right.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's just a little bit different this time because once one of them appears, there's like however many, It's not like where Spider-Man appears in a movie and then we're like, okay, now we got Spider-Man. Like, how are they going to tie it all together,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Wanda is I don't have any insight into this, just one man's less than humble opinion, but Agatha told Wanda that you had something that would have eventually went away and the Infinity Stone maximized it. I feel like that was her mutant ability.
Mm-hmm.
And so she is going to do something that is going to trigger everybody's mutant ability.
That would be cool.
So that would mean that we're probably
house
looking at like pretty young X-Men, like inexperienced X-Men.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's why they go to what's the Xavier's school for the gifted or whatever.
Gifted
Yeah, it's going to
youngsters.
be the opposite of, no more mutants. I feel like she's going to actually make the mutants.
That would be
Yeah.
interesting.
I mean, that probably works the best because, like I said, if you're like all of a sudden Storm or Jean or anybody shows up from that universe, suddenly there's at least like 7 characters out there somewhere, like minimum, and so that becomes a big problem trying to like filter them in because everybody's going to want to see them once they know there's one,
Right.
Okay, big question. Are they going to go comic book accurate costumes, or are they going to try to give us these leather outfits like they did in the very first X-Men?
They need to go. They
Comic
go
accurate.
comic accurate because
They
I feel
do
like
do
that's
comic accurate.
way better.
They did it at the end of Apocalypse and then did nothing with it. Like that's how they ended Apocalypse with the 90s outfits. I was like hyped up at the end of the movie more than I was for the rest of the movie. And then you go to the next movie and they're all just in like cheap versions of the OG X-Men outfits.
Yeah, I think they're going to be closer to comic accurate. I don't know if they'll be like 100% there, but we'll probably see something similar to what they have in the comics.
I
There's
just
gonna
need
be
a
nods.
Wolverine cowl. That's what I want, is that Wolverine cowl. Like, I don't care about anybody else, but I want that Wolverine cowl.
I want
I
him
feel
in
like
brown.
Wolverine is going to be introduced into a Hulk movie, just like
That
he
would be
was in
dope.
181. I mean, they know how to play to the fan base.
Yeah.
So-
That would be dope.
But they can't even do that yet. Doesn't Universal still hold Hulk?
Yes, but Universal likes money too, and they've seen what Sony, Disney, and Sony have been able to do. They'll play nice.
Let's hope.
Well, and you know they can. Marvel can only use Hulk if he's in an ensemble movie. So just using these as an example, having Wendigo and Wolverine in it, it's automatically an ensemble movie.
Great
Right.
point.
As we saw with Ragnarok, you
Yeah.
know, it was only Thor, Hulk, and Thor supporting cast. You know what I mean? Those are like really the only big heads in it. So it doesn't large ensemble to get Hulk in there.
They got a bunch of lawyers that'll figure it out.
Yeah. Just
Right.
ask Mark Spector. They got plenty of people watching.
Shut them down.
Shut them down.
I like
Dude,
that.
that was actually 3 times because they shut him down twice in one day, and they shut him down like months ago when we weren't even live. Like him, Steve, and I were streaming. He was watching DeLorean, and they shut it down
They shut him down twice.
3 times.
3 times.
Once when he was watching The Mandalorian, not even like out there where everyone could see it. It was unlisted.
Oh, my
And
unlisted
then,
Mandalorian video? Yeah.
yeah,
Unlisted. We were just watching. It was like we were watching.
and then
it
2 videos that he posted 2 weeks ago.
With WandaVision.
Yeah.
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 Well, I think we've reached our time for tonight. You guys got anything else you guys want to talk about?
Nobody read Nocturne?
Nocturnal? Nah.
Not yet.
No,
was
you
it
gotta
good?
talk to Tyler about that.
Is it good?
It was all right.
I was just
I know-
gonna let the burritos tell me all about it.
Yeah, the burrito. They interviewed Scott Snyder.
That was crazy.
They said they found out about it like 3 hours before. So that's cool. Give us a synopsis on the book. I don't know anything about it.
Basically, the sun goes out, and if they are in the dark for a certain length of time, then they start turning into these mutated-looking creatures. So the heroine of the book is, I forget what they call it, but she takes them between colony to colony, where they can get like treatments and that type of stuff to keep them from turning evil and these mutated monsters. And so she, at the end of the book, gets a thing to go to a job to go to another deal. It ends up being the guy that actually killed the son. And so her brother is starting to turn. And they tell you how you can tell somebody's about to turn in the book. But it was an interesting premise. I know that Scott Snyder and Tony Daniel even been hyping it up on Instagram. And
Is it
Snyder
worth picking up?
that I usually will give a shot at something, at least for a couple of issues before I say, yeah.
Is it worth picking up?
Yeah, I think so. It might be better in a trade, which a lot of these indies are, and so you might want to wait for the trade if you're not okay with spoilers.
Damn you, Tyler.
Okay. Well, it actually sounds like it might be a pretty good like show or movie too, from the way you're describing it. Like it sounds like
Most of them are writing them for that, right? I mean, it's back to the whole.
like okay, how do I make a comic book that will be picked up for a show so I can make a ton of money? Oh, I would.
What's his name? Pattinson, who wrote all the Cross books, the Alex Cross books. Robert Pattinson?
Yeah.
No, something Patton.
Robert
James
Patterson.
Patton. James.
Oh yeah,
Pattinson.
James Patterson.
Like he wrote all those Alex Cross books, and then they started getting all of his stuff started getting picked up for movies, like in the 90s and stuff. And then you can see a change in the dynamic of how he wrote his books. Like the chapters become extremely short, 2 to 3 pages. They read really quick, like an actual novel you could read in an afternoon, because he knew that they're going to pick it up for an ABC show like Zoo or this or that.
Yeah.
Well, the TV show market changed. Those people are looking to graphic novels and comic books now. So we're seeing that shift in how comics are being written. And, it's not necessarily unfortunate, but it just plays differently. Like we have, you know what I mean? It's just the same thing that happened with popular writers for novels in the 80s and 90s is happening for people in the comic community. And it's showing.
Yep.
Well, maybe I'll grab one if they have one next week. We'll see. Maybe I'll grab a Noctera.
But don't go after any mutant books because the price of them all just spiked. After
Oh
that.
yeah, no doubt.
Yeah,
After Steve announced that, thanks, Steve.
you broke that news.
My
We need
bad.
the whack news, the whack comics.
DJ's
breaking
over
news.
there buying one right now
Yeah, he's literally
with all that YouTube money he's got now.
yeah.
Hey,
Oh, dollar bill, y'all.
hey, this is actually the third one I've owned. I sold the other two.
You need more arm to flex with.
Dude, you need
Jesus
should
Christ,
AOK
FCG.
to one of us.
I'm sorry.
You should have AOK'd one to one of us.
Yeah, for real.
Well, as cheap as I paid for one of them, $300. I guess I could have.
Holy.
I don't love none of y'all that much.
No.
DJ, when are you going to turn on that join button?
He's got to wait like a month.
I don't even.
It just shows up, dude.
Yo, I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm still figuring stuff out. I think like all the growth and everything, it came too fast. And I was talking to somebody today. I am overwhelmed. Like I don't have time to answer comments and stuff like that. I just feel completely overwhelmed. I have a real like job, and at my company, I'm like, believe it or not, like an executive. And I am super stressed beyond
What's the name
belief.
of that company, DJ Lex?
Mindyours.com.
I like how he just said that too. He approached that carefully, like y'all aren't going to believe this, but I'm in charge.
I'm actually an executive.
I'm an executive.
He's probably like the CEO, honestly.
No, I'm not a CEO. But
CEO.
yeah, so I don't even know what the join button does and all that other stuff. I just have to figure it out. Like I was looking at the Teespring thing the other day, the Shopify, and I had it on my computer, and I was just like, "This is too much." And
I will tell you that the Teespring thing is a complete headache. I designed so many things, and like,
I mean, we saw your stickers, so
yeah.
It's hard to miss his stickers.
look at the sticker.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Oh my god!
It's the size
If
of
you
my
hold that in the air, it's just a solar eclipse.
It was the size of his airbag.
That didn't deploy.
Until he got home, he just got 2 or 3 of those and put the hood back on the car and taped it on with those and drove home.
He just wrapped the deer up with one of them.
Oh no! He's like,
DJ, if you have questions, hit me up. I got answers.
no, I'm just picturing like a dead body in the middle of the street covered in sticker. With like some police officers just pulling back the sticker. He's like, "Oh, he had a bad day." And
You want to depict
Some corny CSI line. Oh, this is not Burke family approved, and cover him back up.
he has 54 treads on him.
All right, here we go.
I'm sorry.
Do you guys want a description of what happened?
Sure.
No,
All right,
imagination is so much better.
all right. So here's my little car. You know.
Strangely like a Morphin.
And then
Zordon.
and then hold on.
The saber-tooth tiger runs across the road.
Oh, that's sexy.
Oh,
Rick,
no,
really?
no,
no,
Oh man,
Oh,
that's
no,
wrong.
you can't use Trini too soon.
No,
no,
that's
no,
too
no.
Deer
soon.
were there. I thought it was
Yeah.
just the one.
Mark,
Too
So
soon.
insistent.
Yeah, you can't use Trini, bro.
There's 3 of them. Doot, 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 doot. You know.
Good lord.
Does he understand the implications of what he's doing?
I'm like, oh
Get him.
no, don't do it to me. So these 2 girls are like, I'm not crossing this guy. But this Red Ranger is like, oh,
Wow.
over the ravine, 30 feet. And then it looked like have you make this.
Wow.
And then he looked like $8,000 in damage.
So
Yeah,
now
I
we need
agree,
for
Mark. That was
everybody
way
out there
too soon
to
for Trini. Yeah, you just inserted
That's
Trini
kinda rough.
car wreck
you
story.
just start screenshotting the memes of Steve, show us where they touched you, and you're holding the dolls up.
And then my thing went like this.
Broke it, horn, and it stabbed me.
It was just the tip.
Panda and Remy Q touching tips.
I can't
So
imagine
much
this
turtle
turtle.
tail action.
Oh no, it's the return
Yeah.
of Bert Nasty.
I was just gonna say Bert Nasty was gonna come out eventually. It took us a while.
Bert
Docking
Nasty is in
engaged.
the
It's a
building.
while.
Oh,
Oh,
Bert
my goodness.
Woo!
Oh, my
It's
goodness.
time to rebrand again, Steve.
What's that?
Oh, Bert, time to rebrand again. Back to Bert Nasty.
Rebrand.
You go to Bert
You know how long
Nasty,
it
you
took
start
him to
throwing
get
your
out from
gang
under that?
signs again.
All right. I'm going to go down the row. You guys talk about what you guys got coming on your channel over the next couple days. Southern Comic Geek, you're up first.
All right. So, unlike some of these other big time channels up here, I'm just a little bitty channel, just trying to make it in a big channel world. So, I've got a 900 subscriber giveaway right now that we're doing. And then also went ahead and announced the 1,000 subscriber giveaway, which is this 9.8 Wolverine C2E2 exclusive. And yeah, just check out the 900 subscriber giveaway announcement and the 1,000 subscriber giveaway announcement, and see what you got to do to enter to win. There's multiple ways that you can enter to win this book right here. I'm going live on my channel tomorrow talking about Huntsville Comic Con and all the stuff that the creators that are going to be there and all the stuff that's going to be available there. And got my auction Saturday. Is it too soon to talk about auctions on this channel?
Mind powers.
What is that? What was that supposed to be about?
Everybody got it for you.
Never mind. But anyway, yeah, been fun time hanging out, and that's all I got.
Okay.
Steve is like, never again.
Oh. Okay. Well. All right. Panda.
We broke.
So every Sunday I do this Sunday mail call and hangout. Once again, I'm going to be reaching out to the Burke fam because that's the fam. Anybody can come hang out. What I do on there is I just open up packages that I got during the week. And this week is going to be very special because I got something in the mail from the wife.
Oh, wow.
From Panda's wife. So I'm really, really excited.
It's not going to be a cease and
what it
desist
is.
order, is it?
What's that?
It's not going to be a cease. It's not going to be a cease and desist order.
Probably.
Restraining order.
I'm going to be really surprised if it's going to be a whole bunch of Burke stickers in here.
No,
You
that's
only fit
small.
I
You
knew
only
it
put one in
wasn't.
there.
I knew it wasn't it because it wasn't big enough. So, but that's all I got.
Okay. Mark.
Tomorrow morning, I'm going to be doing a way too early in the morning live stream, hanging out with Whack Comics. I'll try to do that when those guys are available. And Saturday's new comic book day video. And then Sunday's the live hangout. And I also have my 500 subscriber contest going on. I just recently passed that benchmark. I'll be giving away the first appearance of Clown Hunter, Clown Hunter's origin. According to Jason, the crappy book, Star Wars Adventures #1, and the equally crappy book, but money, Star Wars High Republic #1 from Marvel, as well as this John Jang Batman Superman #1.
That's an amazing.
The John Jang Rorschach #1. But this is my
That is crazy.
copy I'm giving away is still in the Bermuda Triangle Mail, as Remy Q calls it. So that one has the trade dress on it. But this is mine, and you can't have it. And then I'm also giving away this 4K digital and Blu-ray combo pack of Superman Man of Tomorrow.
He dies at the end.
Yeah, he doesn't though. And then this 9.8 Justice League Dart issue number 24, also John Jang
John
exclusive.
Jang.
So
Never heard of
passing some John Jang out into the community, spreading his art around. I think it's awesome, and it's definitely plays so much better in hand than it does. So
Yeah, John Jang is quickly becoming one of my favorite artists.
Hey, congrats.
Jang Gang.
Congrats, Mark, on 500 subscribers. I
appreciate it. All of you guys help me out more than y'all have any idea.
Ryan.
What's up? I got
What's up?
I got a video I dropped today. My new comic book day picks. Dropped a conversation on Tuesday. And what's today? Thursday. I got another conversation coming on Tuesday, and then I'll also have a video on Sunday that I'm working on. So plenty of content, and I try to add something to the channel every day. So yeah, I mean, check out the channel, new guy on YouTube, and subscribe because there's a lot of stuff coming out of there.
Boom. Boomsies. Hashtag chainsaws.
I've got a couple of mystery boxes that I had won that should be arriving here pretty soon. I've got the Whack Comic giveaway, 500 subscribers. I think they're at 460, 470. So keep your eye out for them. We're going to be giving this away to one of their subscribers when they hit 500. Gearing up for Mr. DJ Lake's big 1,000 subscriber giveaway. That's going to be coming up in another week or so. And we should be doing, Angel and I believe we're finally going to be doing our announcement for our 300 subscriber giveaway. Hopefully releasing that in the next day or two. So,
Yeah.
Nice. CEO, COO, executive. What do you got going on your channel?
Thanks, Steve. I'm glad you asked. This weekend, I'm going to try to put together a video for SCG's 1,000 subscriber contest as well. I'm going to try to put one together for Gorilla Todd. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Gorilla Todd. He's also having a 1,000 subscriber contest, so I'm going to put together a video to enter that as well. Monday and Tuesday, we got some mystery box videos dropping, and then Thursday is my normal new comic book day and mail call pickups video, and then next Saturday, May 13th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, we're going to do that 1,000 subscriber live celebration. We're going to be giving away a lot of stuff. Remy Q is going to be my special co-host. We're going to have some other people coming in and out. It's going to be litty. It's going to be litty, as they say. So you don't want to miss it. And you got to be there or else you're going to get dusted. Hopefully we don't get like 25 dusteds in a row, similar to somebody I know.
That felt like a shot.
That was on behalf of the dead deer.
My spring break is going to be next week, so it might be a lighter week, but maybe I'll have more because I'll be at home. I don't know. I want to try to record a whole bunch of videos this weekend. I'm going to have some comic books to invest in videos. I'll have some unboxings coming, all sorts of that stuff. I will say that I'm not going to be in anyone's live streams really at all or watching anyone's videos Sunday night or Monday because we will be in Kansas City going to Great Wolf Lodge as a family. So
Nice. Great Wolf Lodge. That is an awesome place.
I know, man. And we wanted to go then because my daughter does not have spring break next week, so we want her to only miss one day. So we're going on Sunday night, so that way because it's got like the best rates. We don't have to like do it during the middle of the week for her. So
Isn't it right across the street from the Royals stadium too?
no, it's Sporting Kansas City is right across the street.
Oh, okay.
So is the Legends and Hollywood Casino.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, in Kansas Speedway. So,
Nah.
yeah. Whatever. Thanks everyone for coming on tonight. I had a great time. Thank you, Southern Comic Geek, and also 316. I was about to call you Pat David Bowie. Legion of Comics, Ryan, New Guy, Q Studios, DJ Links, and Tyler, Shatterglass Comic Reviews earlier. Thanks everyone for hanging out. I had a great time. And as always, go Cats, Cowabunga, and it's Morphin time.